Are we ready? Are we rolling? I'll sit on the one that's full of owl shit. Is that good for you? Does that work for you? Works for me.
It was very cute. I was watching you from the house through that little window and you were setting it all up. I filmed it. I will set it. Maybe you can put it in there. You can also like display that you're not wearing normal pants.
Why would you out me like that?
It's like you're going on a Zoom meeting.
You guys are only seeing this half. Therefore, bottom half is irrelevant. This is what's going on underneath. It's Birkenstock and shorts.
Birkenstocks. Well, I choose Crocs every day over that.
Yes, it's Team Crocs. Well, welcome everybody.
Bless you.
It's that time of the month. It's another episode of the Unstable podcast.
I was actually very excited and waiting for it. I was like, when is it happening again? Also, I'm wondering, because some people have like YouTube Premium, I think.
Yeah.
Then you can just close the app.
Yeah, that's what I have.
But if you don't have that, then it gets quite hard.
I know.
Is there another way of doing it? Do you think we should upload it on other platforms?
Yes, so we've been through this.
I know, but I'm asking more them.
Well, you know what I am? Mugless. Once again.
It's almost there. You don't know it yet?
No.
It is.
You want, even I don't know it? Mm-hmm. No, it's
yeah,
not.
Because if you get involved,
there.
It becomes more difficult.
No, even today you said to me, you go to me, what was that idea you had for the mug? Oh, and we're almost there and you're asking me for my idea for the mug?
That's all part of the game.
Is it?
Next episode they're here unless the delivery times are not like that.
I have severe doubts. Well, you need
I'm
a
just
sample
drinking
first.
coffee now.
You need a sample
For the first time I think it's coffee. Boring.
Also,
I've been making nettle tea.
It's been your thing.
It's like I go around the property. Because I was reading this thing about nettle. Do you know stinging nettle is these plants and when you touch them it's like not a nice feeling.
It like burns you.
But you can put it, for example, if you had arthritis or other pains, you can put it on there. It's not a nice feeling, but it will help a lot. But you can also drink it and it takes away a lot of internal issues, inflammation. Just Google it, you will see. And you had this eye infection. Oh. That you were battling already in the past many times and now for a long time again?
Not once.
No, you had it multiple times.
I had it once, but for a very long time.
No,
it was very
you had
persistent.
it multiple times. But then I said, please have this nettle tea. And usually, Matt, when I come up with these things, you're not really up for it. But I have to admit, now you're like, okay, sure, I'll try it. And the same day, on the evening, it was gone.
No, it was not gone. It had improved, but as I told you,
You were with a warm egg on your eye for days to help it.
Yeah, but it did, because it went.
Yeah, but you have to say... I just gave you a compliment that you're open for this.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wasn't open for it, but I don't know if I can just say it was that. Okay, it doesn't matter. Welcome back, everyone. It's an exciting episode because... Well, every time it's an exciting episode, but I feel like there's lots to talk about, lots going on, good things, bad things. You guys will have seen the last upload on my YouTube, so I think we can just quickly address that.
How many questions do you usually choose?
Okay, 1 second.
One thing.
We're just...
Does it have to be so open?
No.
It's like your nipple is laughing at me.
Keep an eye on that if it goes like that. I don't want it to be like that.
Started to whisper in my ear. So what do you say, nipple? Oh, that's
anyway. I thought it would be nice to just address the previous video that you guys saw, which was maybe a little bit of a shock to some of you guys, and that was the very early retirement of my horse Emporio. I want to say a big thank you to everyone. There was so many lovely comments, lovely messages, also like friends that reached out. It was some friends that didn't know, some did, but I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody. Everybody's words have been heard, have been read. Obviously I can't reply to everybody, but it was very kind and very sweet. I will say that once I posted the video, there was like a sense of reality to it then. It's kind of like one of those things that once you say something out loud, then it's true. Rather than it just living in your head. So it was a bit of a tougher day than I imagined.
And I wasn't there, and I still felt it from where I was. But
yeah,
I felt that because it's been like this whole journey, and I think you and Emporio are really special together, and it doesn't have to change. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just very sad.
Yeah.
And it's like, you've really tried everything to help him in the best way you could, and of course he's been trying too. So it's been just not a fun road.
Yeah.
But then when you posted it, then it really got to me again.
Yeah.
Even though we live it every day, but it's like...
Yeah, we do. We definitely live it every day.
But I'm really sorry for you, because it's not nice, because you was talking to Alize and she also said like it's kind of like mourning, like you're mourning kind of what is happening, but also your dream and also like all these things, and it is very sad.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where like that's just the way life goes sometimes, and I've kind of made peace with it as much as you can kind of make peace with these kind of things. So yeah, it's just one of those situations that there's no solution and it doesn't get better, and you just have to learn to accept it. And I think I am starting to.
But I sometimes still hold hope that there's like a miracle going to happen and it will be better.
You sometimes come out with these one-liners and I'm like, what world are you living in?
But on the other hand,
one day you'll be writing him, and I'm like,
I also don't know if that's like worse, making it worse for you.
Yes, because I told you, I said, listen, I don't want to be babied through the process. I just want to be, and it's sweet because it comes from a good place from you. But I'm like, I'm very much the kind of person, I just want to tackle it head on, and I want to live in the reality of what the situation is. I don't want to feel like just telling myself a lie in order to get through. So yeah, so I'm glad that it's out there now, because it means that like my reality is everybody else's. And I don't have to like, I just feel like I can just truly embrace this next chapter now, which is good. But again, a big thank you to everyone for being so sweet, because it was very difficult and the whole journey has been quite tough. And he is a very special horse, but he will remain here with us. He will live a fully retired life. Some people were continuing to ask a little bit like if I was going to be able to keep him in like work or do trick training and this kind of stuff. And the answer is simply no. That's not going to be possible. The goal for us is for him to live pain-free, which he's currently able to do on medication. So we're already happy with that. And I don't want to take any more than that. He will be cared for, he will be loved, he will be groomed and all that kind of stuff. And he will still stay very active in our lives, but there will not be any kind of work-related stuff.
And then we just take it day by day, I guess.
Yeah, and that's okay. It just changes the partnership, but that's okay too. So we will. We're in this for the long haul. But I think we can just get into today's questions.
My wig is flying off with this wind here.
I know every time. I don't know how this is possible, but every time we want to film, it's windy. How is that possible? Every time we want to film, and then all the other days beautiful, sunny, not a cloud in the sky. It was really
nice this morning, but because we do want to film the unstable, in the stable, during the day there's people working here and it's very loud.
Yeah.
So we wanted to film before, but it was not possible. So we always have to wait till the people are finished and they go home, and then we can.
Yeah, which means
take our spot.
Which means at the end of the day, and there's only so many days that we're available and free, both of us at the end of the day. And somehow lightning strikes on the day that is windy. But that's fine. I picked today's questions from Instagram. You guys send me a couple of things that were rolling around in your head. So we're just going to be reading them as always at random. So we're going to be jumping a little bit all over the place. Also, one thing you didn't do like a cup of the month.
This is the one from last month.
But because it's a repeat mug.
Yeah, but it's still very special and still very beautiful. So I thought it
this coffee
deserved
a paid actor. It was flying everywhere. I'm very glad it doesn't go on your...
It deserved second one.
Okay, well, a second debut.
Yes.
Right, so the first question is, would you guys do an indoor arena in the future? This has been a question.
Not. I love to be rained on. I love to ride in the wind, and I love to not be really able to do.
What happened to that polite village boy I met 8 or 9 years ago? What happened? You're so full of sass lately. What is it? Okay, answer the question. Come on.
Well, we really hope so. We are still in a big process to be able to hopefully make that happen, but it's definitely one of our goals, one of our dreams, and something that we would love to make happen. But yeah, it's a whole process before it goes there. So yes, I would hopefully, fingers crossed, we definitely will. Yeah, we're definitely aiming towards an indoor. We've been talking very closely with the council already for almost like a year and a half. Ish? No, a year. No. We started speaking to them about it March. Like before we bought the house. When did we buy this place? In July. No? But before we bought the place, we already shared like the master plan and everything. So actually from March 2024 is when we already started these discussions, and there's been a lot of documents and things and meetings and a lot of it. Really. But the council has been super supportive. They've been really, really good. So it looks like we're heading in the right direction, but it will still be... We are a couple of years out from something like that being able to be realized, which actually is fine for us
because our timeline, we're so busy with so many other things now. Like the last,
and I mean, it's also not free, so it
No.
also is like
gives us some time to save and work towards it. But the last thing that would kill me, like having that project running as well, along with everything like this. I can't handle anymore.
yeah, because
She's at her wit's end.
one good thing is we have an outdoor arena.
Oh yeah, the outdoor
And
arena
that's
is finished,
so
which is
exciting.
very exciting. I'm working on the video for you guys. The only thing is, for the after shots, we've just like plowed all the land around the outdoor.
It's a war zone, if you will.
And we've reseeded it, and I'm just waiting for the grass to come up. So I think in the next 2 weeks, you guys are going to be seeing that video. But then you get to see the space a little bit more put together.
Sorry, I spilled it a little bit already on my YouTube video and my Instagram.
Yeah.
I just do my content. Wait, I do my content day by day. I can't save up and then post it much later. That just doesn't work in my brain.
I get it.
If I make something, it needs to be right now.
I get it. It's difficult, but like I've curated with you. We are working with a partner for the arena. We have this whole video, and I'm like doing my absolute utmost to show it when it's like in its best light. And yes, it's just like snap photo, video. Oh, guys, let me show you the outdoor arena. And it's like,
yeah, but
there's a process here.
Yeah, but people can see the process.
No, I understand, but it's like, I guess
it's still beautiful. It's an amazing arena. I'm really happy. I enjoy it every day.
I think this is where our like two personalities. Like I'm such a perfectionist, and I want to have it like just right and perfect, and like then when it's ready, and you're just like, well, it's there now. So let me show it. It looks good now, don't get me wrong.
How else am I meant to do it?
No, I know. And it is difficult to stick to these content things. Like a lot of the times, it's not that we film and we post it that same day. Sometimes videos are 1 or 2 weeks old. Sometimes even a tiny bit longer.
My YouTube video is not. But
yeah, but that video is coming, and that will be a fun one. Next question. How does the Netherlands compare to other countries you've lived in for horses and general lifestyle? I'm curious to hear your opinion about this.
I mean, I've only lived here.
No, I understand, but you have been to other countries, and you've also teach in Germany, you teach in Belgium, we've been to France. Like, I feel like we can maybe talk a little bit about the differences. That's it, because there's big differences between some positive and some negatives. Let's start with the negatives. No, I love the Netherlands, that's why I live here.
You think it's very different?
Yeah, of course there's differences.
I think it depends where you go. I think I've seen in multiple places, even if it's only in the Netherlands, or only in like the US, or like Belgium or Germany or other places. I think it just really depends on the place.
I would say management-wise, the difference that I see in the Netherlands compared to even Germany, but specifically Australia and the UK from the management of horses side, is that there isn't a huge emphasis on having horses in the field for a very long time, but at sports stables specifically.
Yeah, I just wanted to say you've been mostly to sports stables, but when I do clinics,
yes, that's different.
On every stable you can imagine. So it's like some horses live out 24/7, some have like really nice other setups.
Yeah, this coffee, yes, it's really gonna fly. You're wearing white pants, but sorry, go on.
So I don't know if that's like...
You would agree with sports stables?
Yeah, but I also think that's the same in other countries.
No, because like in sports stables in Australia, the horses are out a lot. Like they're out a long time during the day.
How many sports stables are there?
There's a lot. What do you mean? We have Olympic teams. There's a lot. There's a lot of sports
stables. Yeah, but the Olympic teams live in Europe.
But you don't have to be Olympic to be professional.
Yeah, but that's what you just said.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I think our belief is having horses out as much as possible, and I feel like for a lot of sports stables here in the Netherlands, that's not the belief.
But I have worked at sports stables here in the Netherlands, and I do think they go out.
5 hours is not enough.
No,
That's not enough. That's not
agree.
Going out.
I agree, but I think... I don't think that's so different in other countries.
I think it is. Compared to the UK and compared to Australia, of course, there's going to be people there that also don't put their horses out.
Think so in the sports stables.
And one other thing I will say, as a generalization, this is not always true, but I do feel like Dutch riders are a little bit harder on the horses. They're a little bit more like sitting deep in the saddle, putting their leg on, riding them really in the hand. It's not so much about suppleness, elasticity, it's more about power. And I feel like a lot of the times the power goes in the hand. So that's one thing I noticed about here.
What was the question?
Differences between management of horses and general lifestyle.
Yeah, but it's not only the sport, it's like so much bigger than that. But I do think the Netherlands is very small, so of course for like space-wise it's different.
Yeah,
but I do think the Netherlands is very modern and always wants to improve.
Yeah.
So I do think there's been a lot of changes into like pension stables, for example, where people put their horses and stuff.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
It's a lot more. But I don't know how that is in other countries.
We recently actually had a rule change as to the minimum size of stables here in the Netherlands. So it used to be like...
It's not official, it is just a requirement. It's not by law yet.
It's not by law yet, but people are adhering to it. Also, new builds now are building bigger. So it used to be 3 by 3 meters, stables had to be. And now the new laws state 3.5 by 3.5.
And there's a law, or at least a rule, that horses need to be out at least 4 hours per day.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you check that?
Which of course is still not enough, but it's at least more encouraging than not having any guideline.
It's not even only about being in the field, it's just being out of the stable.
Yeah, so that counts within work and stuff like that too. But I would say that's one of the biggest differences I've noticed between countries, other countries I've had experiences in. And then in terms of like lifestyle, I feel like life is really good in the Netherlands. Like there's a high quality of life, everything works. It's a safe country.
It's small, which is nice.
Yeah, it's small but mighty. It's a good country.
But it's nice because you're everywhere like pretty quickly.
Yeah. So maybe that's a couple of things to keep in mind. But I mean, we could talk all day because there's a million countries to compare. But that should give you guys a little bit of an idea. What is your favorite memory?
What's your favorite memory that each of you have made at your new property?
Okay, go. Wait, I think I know it. For you. I think one of your favorite ones was with Gaio when you did the rearing.
Well, that was really nice, yes. But for me, it's more, I think, in the beginning already walking around here, then, for example, having the horses here, then just caring for them.
I had one, and I took a video of that very moment, is when it was like still winter time, but I was walking along the like small brook we have here, and it was sunset, and I was walking towards the sunset, and I was taking a video, and it was just like, I'll put the video in. It was like sunset. It was just so beautiful. And I was like, I can't believe this is our place.
But I have that every day.
Yeah. But that was a very strong moment that I was like, whoa, this is like incredible here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just many moments.
Okay. Good one. Next question. Who is actually the passenger princess?
Well, obviously
the debate ended all. You're kidding me.
Yesterday I wasn't even driving. Okay, at one point I had to drive. You had to drive, but
yeah. Yessa goes, oh, I'm feeling sick, and I turned around and I said to him, you'll do anything to get out of driving, won't you? Like no, one time you were driving and you're like, I'm feeling sick.
But you really have this like, I don't know if you're one serious honest question.
I always drive, yeah.
Honest answer, please. Do you say this for fun? Or do we really live in two different realities?
I am the majority of the time driving.
This question.
I am the majority of the time driving.
It's really not true.
Maybe I should stop making a tally.
We hardly ever sit together.
Yeah, but when we do... But I agree.
It's mostly in the truck, then you want me to drive because you don't like it.
No, that I agree with. Yessa drives the truck more, but the car, and that's...
You always, before we go, say, can you please drive? I have some emails to do. I'm like, yeah, shit, I didn't have to do them.
With the truck.
No.
But with all the other vehicles, it's me. And that's fine.
Okay, people, should I start documenting every single time I drive?
Go, do it. You guys won't see it because there won't be much to document. Right, next question.
I really can't believe this. But are you actually joking or are you not?
I'm not. Next question. Where do you see yourselves in 20 years and will the mug be released by then?
Wow.
Really coming for you there.
For me? You wanted to take...
No, I've heard the people have spoken loud and clear. They said, let Yessa do it. I am letting you do it. I've taken a complete step back. Not even a step. I have done 3 backflips back. And now it's up to you.
I don't know.
Do you see yourself here in 20 years still?
I hope so. I don't know. You never know. But I hope so. It's the plan. It's the goal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't particularly like change that much. So I don't know. I'm happy, I think. I hope I'm still healthy in 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a big thing.
And for the rest, we'll see. But the mugs will hopefully be there. That's the only thing I could answer.
Wow. Well, you should sure hope so by 20 years. It will be interesting to see what like the social media space does in 20 years time, you know? Like how is that going to look? Are we going to still be here? Is it going to be something else?
Will just be AI talking here?
No, I don't see that being a thing, but it will be interesting to see like how that space changes and how we change with it too. That will be interesting. But I definitely see myself here. The only thing I think sometimes is because I'm enjoying the process so much of like the renovations.
This really scares me because he always needs projects. It's
yeah,
a never-ending
but
thing.
it doesn't. But I would love to continue to have a smaller scale projects where I can still get to be creative. I mean, this place will be a very big project for many, many, many years to come because we have so many ideas and things and stuff we want to do. But I enjoy having that. So I hope that when everything slows down here in probably 10 years time, I can pick up smaller projects. Because I've learned also quite a lot along this journey already, and also with the previous property, and I would love to continue to apply that and continue to learn more and grow.
But always when people ask me this kind of question, either in interviews or other things, for me, I think it's a nice question, but still, for me, I don't really have that vision with anything. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but for me, I just think always like it goes, every day can be different, every month can be different. I think life kind of brings you along, and I just don't want to...
Maybe you live in the moment.
Well, I don't know, but I just can't really think like that.
That's fine as well, you don't have to.
Not that it's not good if you do, like I think it is good, but yeah, for me it's just, I don't know. We'll see, because you never know what happens.
Next question, what are you looking most forward to getting done at the property? Do you have like a one thing that you're like, okay, when this is done, this will be
Two
like...
things. Fencing around the arena, so I can do my Liberty work.
This has been a bit of a challenge because we're trying to like find like a really nice landscaping plan to do around the outdoor. But it has to be functional because yes, it's Liberty work, so the horses can't be running wild and free all over the property and escaping. So it needs to be like two worlds colliding.
I mean, usually you want them to stay with you, but you never know.
Very difficult to do. Because it's so ugly to put this giant fence right on the edge of the arena.
It doesn't have to be giant. It needs
I know,
to be at least a fence.
We have come to some sort of like halfway point. Whether that will work or not, we're going to have to see. But we're going to try it first.
I mean, I think it's still kind of your dressage way. And we're going to see if that works, and it doesn't, then we change it.
Yeah, actually...
Because you would have done this anyways, like this.
No, the hedge would have been... we have like a perimeter... We have like a perimeter hedge around this... I mean, it's much more complex than that, but there's like a perimeter hedge around the outdoor, quite close, but there is a bit of space between the hedge and the outdoor. And there is a small fence that's being put around the outdoor. I'm actually looking at it right now because it got delivered. So we're going to see how this works. But if I had done it, I would have left big lawns and then hedging and plantings and all that kind of stuff. I would have kept it like really open and airy. But we'll see. I hope this works for both. It like satisfies both needs to have something like aesthetically pleasing and not too closed in.
Like as I said with the Liberty work, they should stay with you. But yeah, if you have a horse that doesn't...
Well, in the beginning, when they don't know the Liberty work, of course they don't.
Or if
you have a young horse as well, then you fall off.
And the second thing, actually, I'm excited for is having the setup in here.
Yeah, having the whole barn
Not even only the
finished.
stables, but just to be able to tack up and stuff. Because now I tie them up on your like electric car, or on a pole somewhere.
Our electric car.
Which is not a problem. It's also quite fun, but it will be nice to have that. And you?
I think the barn. I think just having the barn finished, because it means I can bring my other horses home as well. I mean, all of yours are here, but mine aren't. So when that's finished and I can have all my horses here too, then that will be amazing. So that's my big ticket item. And
it's my truth, and only my truth.
Next question. You've heard the news, but I am officially a horse breeder. This is a whole new journey I'm going down. And in order to kind of showcase this journey, I had to open a website, which is mhbreeding.com. And of course, when I have to create a website, I go on Squarespace. The reason for that is I don't have coding knowledge. I'm not the most tech savvy person, even though I work online, but Squarespace makes the user journey so friendly and easy that I was able to design the whole website myself. First off, you have hundreds of already made templates to choose from, which means that you can really find the design that best suits your business. After this, Squarespace basically guides you through every next step in order to create your dream website. One of the things that I love so much is that when I'm traveling, I can make quick editing changes, I can add pages. It's very, very simple and straightforward. I couldn't recommend Squarespace more to any entrepreneur or anybody that's looking to design and create and stay in charge of their own website. If this sounds interesting to you, then do use my link, which is www.squarespace.com/Harnacke, and in doing so, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for being such a loyal sponsor over the years. It truly is a testament to just how great this platform is. poor Emporio, poor Matt. Some more news you are emotionally able to share. I did already give a little bit of an update on how everything's going. I will say you guys will be seeing that video come out too. Emporio is gelded. It has not been an easy recovery. Well, they're gonna see the video soonish, but he has been gelded. The recovery has not been easy, but you guys will see it in the vlog that I'm putting together. But that's a bit of news I can share, that he had surgery and he is a gelding now. We have a gelding.
Crazy.
Are you still fluent in Italian, and does yes or no any Italian?
Well, I mean, you are.
Yeah, I feel like I should say something. I was thinking about this when I was picking the questions, and I was like,
read the question in Italian.
Ce la fai ancora a parlare italiano? E yes sa dire qualcosa in italiano?
No idea what you just said.
Well, what do you mean?
I would think that, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, I can speak Italian. I feel like I'm more and more out of practice because I only speak with my parents. Really, there's no like other applicable way of like using Italian in day-to-day life.
Case, no?
Yeah, but I feel a bit rusty, if that makes sense, which is weird because it's like my mother tongue. But I feel a bit rusty, so maybe I need to like try a little bit more, or maybe we need to go for a holiday. That would be nice. You and I have been talking about that lately. Yes and I typically never go on holiday, and lately we're like, maybe we should take 3 days off and just go somewhere, because it's been quite stressful around here. It's been pretty full on, and I think we need a small escape.
But I think 3 days is not enough because because
usually you couldn't drag yes away for a holiday.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we do go, I think 5 days will be the minimum, because before I'm relaxed and able to let go, I don't think it will be. I think then when we leave, it's just...
That's true. I mean, 3 days is not enough for sure. Where would you go? Like, if you could just go wherever for a holiday, where would you go?
I want to take you to Croatia.
That's so random. Why?
Well, because I've been there, but you haven't.
Is it nice?
Yes.
The warm?
Yes.
Okay. I know nothing about Croatia.
Your parents were there last year.
Yeah. Did we visit when they were there? No. No. Right.
And I don't know Italian. I am actually doing Duolingo, but yeah, that's not really...
But you're doing quite good. How many days have you been doing it for now? A lot? 100?
No, 170 something.
170? Whoa.
But I don't have my phone here.
More than half a year? Are you sure?
Yes, very sure.
Wow. Well, I'm quite impressed by that.
It's like... Yeah, some now lately I've just been doing only to keep the day streak going. So it's like...
You're very competitive.
It's only 1 or 2. Yeah, but if you're that far, you don't want to lose it. So it's
I know, but if
there
there wasn't this streak thing, I'm not sure if you would have kept going.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Because I want to learn French or German more.
Yeah.
French I would like to learn, personally. German is good for work. Italian is just, your family.
Just... Yeah, or if you holiday.
But I do definitely catch on to like more words now, I think.
Yeah.
That I can understand.
Yeah, I think so too. Next question is, how is Valero doing, and will we see more of him? Valero...
Yeah, you should do much more with him for like photos and videos.
Yeah, Valero's been doing actually really good. I was kind of at a crossroads with him, and I was like, do I geld him, do I not geld him, what do I do? And then I asked Tristan Tucker, who we know and we filmed with a little bit in the past. I was like, can I come and have a lesson and do some groundwork with you? Because I have this very big, very powerful black horse. So we went over to his place, and he gave me actually some really good tools. You came as well. You were there for it. And Valero...
I was driving then. Actually,
you were driving, but that's because we were in the truck. And Valero did quite good, and I've been applying everything at home, and he's been doing good. And the girls go to me. Yesterday we were talking, and then they went to me. Oh, he's been really easy to walk. We don't know what's going on. And I said, girls, that's called training. Yeah, because I have been really practicing and doing a lot. Oh, and actually, I've got news about him. So we told you guys that we were maybe going to like back him ourselves. Because Valero is a very big, very powerful horse with a very big opinion as well. I kind of said to Yes, I said, listen.
I still think we should do it, but...
I said, listen, we could try and do it together, but it can happen. You get hurt. I said, we can't afford that at the moment. We've got this huge project. We've got so much work, so many things on our plate. I said, the last thing we need is a broken leg. Like, that's really... Can you imagine? I mean, that would be...
But this kind of work, I mean, I like it because you take it step by step and it's then very special. But I think that kind of work is also people that are doing it almost every day, they really know what they're doing and what they're looking for.
And there's absolutely no shame when you feel like you don't have the expertise in something to look for help from other people. Like there's not, and I'm a true believer in that. Like I know where I can add value, and I know where other people can add value, and where I can learn from as well. So I talked to Tristan and I said, you know, do you have someone reliable that you could recommend to me? And of course, Tristan being very good himself and being very much in that world, he gave me 2 contacts. And I've made a decision on one, which felt very good. I just felt it in my gut. I was like, okay, this feels like the right person. And I've been talking to him, and Valero will be going first week of September to start his process. And I don't know, usually the process is like 2 to 3 months, which when they told me that, I was like, I mean, I kind of expected that, but I was like, oh, I'm actually going to miss him a bit. But
it's better that way, because some people do it in 1 month.
No, but
I think it's quite quick.
No, I told also, I mean, the philosophy of the person I'm going to is very much aligned with Tristan, but I said, you know, I want you to really take your time. We don't need to rush anything. It just has to be done in a very positive way, that the experience is enjoyable for him, and that, you know, at the end of it, we have a very self-secure horse. And of course, he's so young, so you can't work him like 1,000,000 times a day. You got to take it easy. He has to have his rest days and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, first week of September, he's going to be going, and it's
so much fun
in Germany.
To see him, like with a ride.
It's going to be so odd. It's going to be so odd. I hope it's not going to be
when you had Emporio in the beginning, like you really looked like quite big on him in the beginning, later not of course, but I don't think you have that with him.
Yeah, I feel like though, because Valero is like 170, which is like 6'3", 16.3 hands high.
I'm impressed how you know that.
Roughly, that's roughly what he is. But I feel like I still will not look small on him. I don't think so.
Well, small maybe not, but it will be fine.
Because I'm very tall.
No, maybe I don't think you will look small on any horse. Maybe a draft horse.
Yeah, maybe.
But you're not like.
But you guys will see
like,
more of him.
You look really nice on horses, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. All my horses are actually quite small. Like Emporio is like 167, 168. 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 165. That is small when you're 191.
Mine
That's
hardly
small.
touch 160.
Yeah, but you're 180. Next. Your experience with Emporio and Sereno, will it influence how you approach the 2 youngsters? I mean, of course, like every horse you learn from, absolutely. I don't know if this question is referred to like because Sereno had an injury and Emporio has an injury, because those are 2 things that I didn't really have an influence on, like whether...
Well, that would not be a very nice question then.
Yeah, but that's fine. I don't mind answering it. Like I didn't, there was no correlation to the training or the riding or even the management to like how the horses were injured. So sometimes horses are horses, and I've said this from day one, like horses seem to be on this 24/7 mission to try and hurt themselves, and a lot of the times they manage it. And Jesse and I are not people that lock a horse in a stable to try and like safeguard themselves. We let them be horses. We let them, some of them are in groups, if they can be. So
most of them are.
Only the stallions are not. So sometimes you get injuries, and that's just the way it goes. But we prioritize them having a good life, and if it means that they get injured and we have to manage that, then that's something we face along the way. I mean, we try and do every single thing we can to avoid that, but not if it takes away from their quality of life. And sometimes you win some, and sometimes you lose some. Like we have so many horses, like 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, who's never had a single thing wrong with him, knock on everything ever. And then we've had Emporio that was foot perfect for many, many years. And then we had Sereno that just had a reoccurring tendon injury. It's just sometimes...
But it was already before you had him.
Yeah. It was an old injury, and it came back, and that's how it goes. I mean, that's just horses. It's just sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. It's just part of the process, I guess. But definitely I've learned a lot along the way, and I hope to be able to continue to become a better rider and a better horse dad. Yeah, I hope I can apply what I've learned from them onwards, for sure.
I think you do.
After the barn and arena, what is the next house-related project? To be honest, are you thinking of the house at all? The house
I'm
is
just happy
faded.
with the house.
The house is faded into a far distant.
I mean, the office space would be nice.
The office is completely finished, and yet, well,
No,
actually
we
just
need
missing wallpaper, but that can be done at any time. And we still haven't had a second to even get furniture for the office. You know what I'm doing also? I'm just leaving all that stuff for the winter. Because it's cold, it's miserable outside. Like now we're really like investing time on all the outside stuff. But then in the winter, we're going to take some time for the house again, bit by bit.
And the bathrooms and those kind of things will all start then. But we made a really, we really made a choice that we are not focusing on that for now in the summer.
Yeah, just we're completely ruling it out.
Let's first get the
I think
stables
actually
and
not
everything.
even just for the summer until like all this outside stuff is finished. So there's quite a few, like we have like a question mark. We have a covered lunge yard that we have asked permission to place here. And that's like something that we might be able to do this year already, depending on the permits. So we have that to do still. There's quite a few different things because the covered lunge yard will kind of buy us the time between having the indoor.
I wanted to ask you something. Do you want the covered lunge yard? Would you ever have that as a square?
Why?
Well, why not?
Wait, even the inside is square? Well, I'm not sure about that. No. I like the energy in around you, that it's continuous, like also when you're working the horses, like there's no like the horses like planting their feet into a corner or something. I like that the energy flows quite nicely like that. Yeah, no, I don't think so. No. But yeah, so right now we're not really focusing on the house. We're kind of also still enjoying what we've done. Do you know what I mean? I still walk down and I'm like, ooh, this is nice, this feels new. We're doing small things, like we bought a new dishwasher. You know, small little things. Our dryer broke, bought a new dryer. Do you guys plan on getting any more Frenchies in the future or any other animals? You and I go back and forth on this.
Yeah, I don't think so for now.
There's like, I have this urge to like buy, like I love all the dogs in the world, but then we have such a good thing with our dogs and how good they get along and how like well they listen to us, and I wouldn't want to ruin that. So like part of me like loves to look at puppies and stuff.
I wonder how they would be with a puppy.
But they would love it. They would absolutely love it.
In a way, I do think sometimes it's good now with their age because they are 5.
Wait, turning 6?
Yes, but
Nearly.
they're 5 now.
Yeah.
If we get like a small one, that might be nice and fun for them, because if you do it when they're much older, then they might be a bit like, oh, why now?
Well, what we have also discussed is, do we want dogs after them as well?
Well, that sounds so sad.
No, I know, but that's something
But
you
that's
need
what
to
I mean.
think about now, because
if you don't have another dog, then it will be quite difficult because you're very sad and upset. That's what I did with the horses as well. If you then already have another dog, then at least you're not going to be empty and then don't feel right too.
Well, that's the whole reason why you have to think.
But I don't want to think about that yet.
I know, but you have to, because also like I wouldn't want sadly one of them will pass before the other, and I wouldn't want the other one to be alone, you know? So it would help them as well. And these are things you kind of have to think about now, because
can we stop talking about this? Because
no, I know it's not nice, but it is worth.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about
One last thing, just one last thing. Because also, when our dogs are older, you can't get a puppy. That's not fair.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Could still hear you.
Is there coffee in that?
No,
you're waving
it's finished. Look.
You're waving this cup around everywhere.
But yeah, so don't know yet. Goats will be nice.
Chickens.
Ponies, yeah, but we need to have the right setup, because otherwise just
no, we're not.
Oh, actually, I think in the arena there was poo, but not from a dog or a horse.
no, that's Penny's poo.
Oh, you left it there?
I didn't have. We don't have anything out there. With my hand. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I was riding. I said,
I love it. I was only thinking, I was like, I wonder if Yes is gonna like notice. And then I love it. It was not the dogs, and it was not from another animal. It was a wolf.
No, I said a fox.
Oh, a fox. No, that was Penny. But I think I walked with her everywhere. We were doing this giant walk, and then I went into the arena to check the moisture level. And of course, right then and there, in the smack bang in the middle, she was like, "I'm going."
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
We had Gaio actually in here for the farrier in the barn. The first horse that went in, and then he, of course, also did like a holy poo.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, on ships where you like smack the champagne, that was like our equivalent, even though we're not finished. But I guess he did that for like where we're up to now. Next question is, will you offer another stallion of yours for breeding? I guess the answer is yes. I don't know which one. if Valero turns out to be, I mean, he comes from very good breeding, but if he turns out to be a talented horse that is worthwhile breeding from, then yes.
I think you should do with Etro. He's so sweet.
I don't.
And he's a really nice horse, so I don't know why you wouldn't do that. It's so odd to me.
Well, I just haven't had the requests also, and he wouldn't have the first clue what to do when you go to the dummy.
You don't know.
No, that horse has no idea. He smells mares. He's absolutely no idea. And maybe it's good to keep it like that.
Yeah, no, I get that, but he's a really nice horse and quiet, and that's what you want to keep giving on also, not these crazy ones.
And like Emporio was like,
yeah, okay, but
pre-St. George ready as a 6-year-old, and not because I pushed, but because he was so clever.
Yeah, but
and doing basically all the Grand Prix before he stopped. Like, and Etro's more like you really have to explain things to him. Like it's a different, I don't know, it's just a different mindset.
I do think he has a more of a natural movement.
Okay. Yeah, sure. The dressage, yes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I don't know. He's got a great walk. He's got a 10 for a walk, that horse. Right. Will you do some groundwork for playtime with Emporio, or will he be completely retired? At this point, he will be completely retired. I mean, we might do some light playing in the field or something, like when he tries to chase me or something, but he's going to be fully retired. What's some of your horse's cutest/weirdest quirks? Yours have plenty. Yours are very quirky horses.
Yeah, I think so.
Shall we talk about the ADHD one?
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? Gaio. If something can go in Gaio's mouth, it will go in his mouth, and it will go in it quickly as well.
Yeah, he will grab everything, play with it. He's now starting to dig like a sand kind of corner in the field so they can all roll in it, and they're actually all using it, so he's doing them.
He's very smart horse, but just he needs something to do all the time.
And then Macho, he's not scared of anything.
No, he's got a fun quirk. He does like when he's excited, or even when you're working with him and he likes it, and then he's like, it's not a neigh, it's just like.
Zoom into that.
Yeah. What about Anterz? He's got some quirks. That one's got some quirks. Tell them about some of Anterez's quirks.
The quirks is fun, no?
Well, no, just something different.
Well, sometimes you can have this switch.
Psycho. Psychosis switch.
No, he's really sweet.
No, he is sweet, but he does lose the plot sometimes.
Yeah.
And then Annie, does she have quirks?
She's just a quirk herself.
Lately, she's been very, like, wants scratches. That's, like, her quirk, is that she just wants scratches and she'll, like, run you over for the scratches, basically.
Yeah, that was just very sweet.
And then with mine, Valero's quirks. I mean, he's very. He puts everything in his mouth as well, like ropes, everything, because he's just young. Oh, and he loves a rear. That horse loves a rear. Just.
And then bolt.
No, not.
What do you mean?
The bolt thing is not happening anymore.
When you called me, he's coming back to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
So let's not try
but that was months ago now. That was months ago. Okay, he loves the rear. Etro's quirk is whenever you ride him, he goes like the whole time he's like smacking his lips. It's something he did from the very moment I bought him. I don't think it's stress induced because he's like half asleep doing it, even when he just is like, I put the bridle in, or maybe I'm finished riding and he's a bit like half asleep, cooling down, and he's just, or even sometimes if he has the bridle in and I'm just like, he's just standing for a shoot or something, he's also doing it. And it's just this thing.
And Chase wants the eye scratches. And Bear sometimes can just start running out of the blue.
Yeah, Bear has these like moments.
Zoomies.
Yeah, he has these zoomies that he just does. Cute. And Emporio loves to like, he puts his head kind of like around you and then he holds you with his head.
Oh, but that's in the beginning already when we had him. I remember we were brushing him and then he was like pushing like this. I was like, what's this horse doing? Because you don't know him yet.
Yeah.
But he just wants to be like basically
on top of you,
close as possible.
But he'll put like his head like on you.
When I do it like under his chin, also he pushes like.
Yeah, he just wants to like have his head like pushing on you, so he like holds you. So he'll like bend the neck around and just hold you. He'll put his head here and he'll just hold you into himself, but hard, like a hug. It's kind of like a hug actually. So that's our quirky horses for you.
How long does it take to create a video, filming, editing, etc.?
Well, it depends who's editing.
Yeah. Depends. Some videos are really quick and easy to do. Some take multiple days. The editing process, I just can't focus for too long, so it takes me a few weeks. Sometimes I've been quite good at the last few ones. But you are really good. I think you really have it structured. Of course, sometimes the filming takes multiple weeks as well, because if you want to show different kind of things of a process. But you sit down and you edit 1 or 2 videos per day.
Every day? No, of course
No,
not.
not every day, but if you have them.
It takes,
like
I
this
would
one,
say,
you will edit tonight.
Yeah, I would say. I will say it takes like roughly for the whole filming like 1 video a week. From filming, editing, sometimes if it's got a sponsor, you have to send it to the brand for approval. You have to get it back, potentially any changes.
The thumbnails.
The thumbnails.
The most difficult.
No, you know what? You struggle with the titles. Yes, it drives me nuts about these titles. And then,
no, but he always says, "Oh yeah, let me know if I can help with anything." Oh no, then I do. Figure it out.
Yeah, because I give you a suggestion for the title, and then you keep telling me back and forth, okay, but what about, and I'm like, I've given you what I think is the best one, but you want me to somehow like align my opinion with yours, but you won't tell me yours, but you just need it to align so that you can like say, okay, yeah, then that's it. But it drives me absolutely nuts. And then at one point I say, yes, so just do whatever feels right for your little heart, and that's fine.
I have a big heart.
True, big heart. Do you guys ever get tired of each other? I mean, you fall asleep quite easily. I hope that's not because you're tired of me. Do you guys ever get tired of each other, huh?
No.
No, that's true. I feel like when you hang out with friends, sometimes you think, okay, are they going home yet? Like you kind of like look at your watch or you think, oh, I'm a bit tired. I don't really have that with you.
Thanks.
And I feel like we always involve each other in things as well, so it's never that we think like, oh, I'll do this thing alone. You know what I mean? Or do you do that?
Well, we do a lot of things alone. What do you mean?
Yes, but it's like if we make plans, we would always like the other person to join. It's never that we think, oh no, I'll just go do this by myself or with other people. We always kind of involve each other. Like, oh, would you like to come? I mean,
everybody has their moments, but I think normally we don't.
No, we don't annoy each other.
We both do our own thing, and then we see each other.
We're good at pushing each other's buttons. You know what to say, and I know what to say.
Me?
I definitely know what to say.
What do I say?
I like to wind you up, but I think you find it entertaining.
Right.
How boring would it be if it was just always like, thank you, yes, sir. I completely agree, yes, sir. That's no fun.
You just have to be real.
It's got to make life fun sometimes, you know? Bit of humor, bit of sass. If you had to switch one horse with each other forever, which one would you choose?
I can choose one of yours.
One of mine, and I have to, so you take one of mine and I take one of yours. Which one will you take from me? Enzo. He's already been trying, actually. No, go, you say.
Emporio or Etro, I think. No, beer.
Why beer?
Because I like beer.
You wouldn't want Valero?
Well, I think he's nice for you.
Why?
He's nice for you.
He wouldn't be nice for you?
Well, I don't know.
What, not good enough for 𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘? What happened to that small village boy I knew 8 or 9 years ago?
I have to choose one.
Yes, and you choose Bear?
Yeah? What is wrong with Bear?
Nothing's wrong with him, but you, like, okay, you have to pick out of one of the riding horses.
Why?
Because I want to know.
Well, I don't care what you want to know, then I have to ask in the next
Who would you pick, Etro or Valero?
Etro.
You hate Valero?
No, I don't hate him.
You have PTSD from when he threw you around.
No, but can I like say like maybe I like him more for you? I don't care. Like ask me a question, don't accept my answer. So I should have only said Valero, and then what would you have said then?
I would have said why not Etro?
Not Beer?
No, I would have said why not Etro? So what's wrong with Etro? Out of your horses, now that's a tough cookie.
Yeah, he doesn't really get along with my horses too well.
No, Anterz and I don't click.
Well, you and Guy also not, I think.
No, I click with Gaio better, because Guy wants to play with me and stuff. I just don't know how to do that with him, because he's a lot. Annie, I would love, and she loves me, too.
And you would never take it from me?
No, I would never do that. Macho, I like Macho. I feel like I get along with Macho quite well, actually.
I think you're quite similar.
But of course I can't ride Macho. I think out of your riding horses...
But I never said riding.
No, I know, but like, I don't want another Shetland. Or another small horse. But I don't really want like a Lusitano. It's quite difficult. Because like, Anterz is generally a bit more difficult with his psychosis moments. But I feel like the riding is better. The riding is easier, I should say, with Anterz. Don't you think?
He's a very easy horse.
He's easy. Well, he's easy.
So easy.
He's easy until he isn't.
He's so easy.
Then you're in trouble.
The only thing is with the separation thing and some other small things, but for the rest, he's super
What about the time
easy.
you went through the whole bushes and everything?
Yeah, things happen.
Anyway, I'm gonna sit on that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna sit on that.
Why are you so like...
I'm cold. Are you not cold?
Well, I'm wearing normal pants.
I think I would pick Anterz then.
Oh my god, really?
No, I'd pick
Because you
Gaio.
really don't get a lot.
No, I'll pick Gaio. You're right, I'll pick Gaio. Okay, will Enzo become your new Emporio when he's old enough? Well, firstly, I'm gonna have to see if I actually get to have this bloody horse, or if Yes is gonna steal him with his grubby little paws.
Why do you keep saying this?
Because...
it's very obvious it's yours.
No,
and I think you do deserve
yes,
him.
Look at me.
No,
yes or no, look at me.
I mean this.
You're full of it.
Can I say
You're
it? Because
absolutely full of it.
you deserve him. You and Emporio have such a special story, and that's taken a bit of a different turn. So I think you should have this beautiful first
there will
baby.
never be another Emporio, no matter if it's
you
a
should
son.
never compare. Also for the horse,
There'll never be another Emporio. So for me, I'm not too hellbound about that. It's like whether there's a genuine connection or not with Enzo, and
how
I
do you
feel like
feel that now?
well, I barely know him now because he's not here, and I've seen him like a handful of times.
He's a bit of a crazy one too.
But you've somehow, I just feel it. You've connected with him. I can't explain it, and you know it as well. You know it. So we're gonna have to see what happens there. And I mean, just because you breed from like a talented horse doesn't mean you get a talented foal. So there's no saying Enzo will be anything like Emporio. He could also be better than Emporio. We just don't know. It's very early on.
It's not about that. No.
Yeah, but it's too early to also tell his personality.
Yeah, but it's not really about, at least for me, it's not really about like how...
Yeah, but if I was to compare and say, will it be another Emporio, then I would be basing it on character, of course, which is too early to tell, but also talent.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Will Enzo or any of your future horses be branded with MH or any kind of logo? I believe it's illegal in the Netherlands to brand, isn't it?
Yeah, luckily.
Yeah, it's illegal. So I wouldn't...
I think there's only a few countries left that do it.
Yeah. From a very selfish point of view, I like the look of a brand. I do. I
think it's crazy.
No,
it's like slavery.
Of course.
Like, let me burn your skin and your mind. It's ridiculous.
I don't like...
And sorry, people from Spain and Portugal and whoever, Australia, whoever, like, agrees.
I wouldn't do it myself.
Ridiculous.
But I can't lie, I do like the look of it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
If I don't think of the ethics, I do like the look of it.
Yeah, well...
But I wouldn't do it. Yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
I mean, if you had the chance, you would.
However, I designed my breeding logo partly inspired by the branding of Emporio.
Yes.
But I would never brand one of my own horses. No.
Even if you could?
Even if I could, I don't think I would. I don't think I could, like... I don't think ethically I would be able to, like, do that. No. Do you guys miss the old house?
Sometimes.
Let me hold you through this question, because it's a tough one for you.
I really love it here.
Every time we had to go visit the old house, for some reason...
I never went,
exactly.
only once.
And I would be like, come, and you're like, no, I can't. I'm not coming.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It was too much for you.
No, just...
Do you miss the old house?
I mean, I'm super happy here, but there's definitely like really...
do you miss the old house?
That house was a really special place and really a dream.
Is it a yes or no question?
I don't know. It's just like...
It sounds like yes.
Well, I don't know if it's missing, because I want to be here. But I do really have good memories to that.
I don't miss the old house at all. At all. For me, it's a closed chapter, which I truly enjoyed, but I don't miss it. No. Has it helped that Gaio, Macho, and Anterz are in a group together?
Yeah. I think so. It was a bit of a process also for myself, and Gaio has been quite obsessed with Andorra. Even today I was walking her here. He was still reacting, but I think it's been really good. It made me very happy to see them all together, and it's really funny because Gaio is kind of the boss over Anterz. Anterz was always the boss over 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, but now 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘 is not scared to either go for Gaio, like run for him for the food or something else. The other day he bit him in his like bum and Gaio was just looking, but Gaio has been really good with 𝒋𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒘, not really reacting because 𝒋𝒍𝒍𝒐𝒃 is quite intense. And the other day I was away for a few days with Anterz and Gaio in Germany, and it's been very nice that they grow a lot closer together too. So I think it's been really good. I'm really happy with it. You?
Yeah, I think they've been doing great. It's been nice to see them all as a group, actually.
I haven't been scratching yet, which I hope will happen one day, but...
Yeah, Anterz is a little bit scared of Gaio still, because I think Gaio is definitely the leader. But maybe in some time, then it will be better.
But they're doing really good. I think they're happy.
When will Enzo be coming, roughly? So I think we're looking towards November, somewhere around there. I think that's roughly the timeline when he's going to be. Then he's old enough to separate from his mom.
And we want to take it slowly with the separation from the mom also, not just like...
ripping them apart like when he's too young. It has to be done when he's the right age.
And they have to build towards it, I think also.
Yeah, Marlies has some work to do with that she explained that she would do. You guys saw that in the vlog.
We don't want it also in like full winter.
No, we don't want it. So we think November would be a good time. How did the visit with the mayor go? I need to know his thoughts of the property.
It went really well.
It went really well.
They were really nice,
yeah.
And they were super sweet.
And I will add, it was not just the mayor, it was the mayor, the RO, and the alderman as well. So it was the whole committee. Well, not the whole committee, but a lot of the committee.
I bought some cake, and then I dropped the cake. It was all happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they were very nice, and they really liked the place.
Very positive about the project, very positive about what we've done and our ambitions towards the future and the remainder of the permits to go. They understand the vision and the goal for the place. They were just very, very enthusiastic. It was really, really nice.
Afternoon, I think.
Yeah, and they were lovely people as well, and that always makes such a big difference because we've experienced it in the past with the old council where we used to live, where it was just not very nice.
It's horrendous. Yeah.
So like it's such a nice change to have real, genuine people that wish something for you. Like they get our dream, they get that it has a positive impact on our community here, and they kind of stand behind us on it, and that's special. That's everything, though.
That's it.
Finished. Oh. Finito.
You have one more question for me.
You want me to whip you up one more? Yeah, I do have a question, actually, that's come to mind. So what would you have called Enzo? Because you never really liked the name. So what would you have called him then if you could have come up with the name yourself?
I like the name now, like it works, I guess.
Do you know?
But I wouldn't still not have chosen it myself.
So what would you have chosen?
Guess you're just gonna have to find out when I own him.
Oh, so... Oh. Excuse me? No, you wouldn't rename him. No, of course
You renamed all your horses.
Yes, but they were called... One was called Dictator. Come on. I had to. Emporio was called Mac, like Big Mac. No, it wasn't gonna work.
Valero?
Dictator. And
Njordo.
Yeah, Etro was Njordo, which means poo.
Nerd.
No, it means... No, but there's also a colloquial word that means poo. Njordo. So that's really fun. So I had no choice. What would you have called him? You've never had to name a horse in your life. What would you call him? All your horses are still the same.
Yes, because
yeah, so what would you call him?
I didn't rename you when I met you. I don't want to answer something I don't know, so I will think about it and maybe next time I'll know.
Okay, next time when we don't have the mug, at least have that, okay? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, as always. It's been fun, it's been cold, it's been windy. We will see you guys on the next one.
Oh wait, one more thing. We haven't really spoken about all the upgrades on the barn, but
yes, it's done.
Okay, see you next time.
It's done.
Thank you very much. Bye.
We'll let it finish.